No dog?
No dog.
What a fucking couple weeks, huh? Week?
I was dying last episode.
That wasn't even a week ago. That was like 5 days ago.
You looked it.
It was Wednesday. No, Thursday.
No, but the game we got started on Tuesday when we left here. 11 o'clock on Tuesday. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's been just a blur. I've done a bunch of shit since then too. You too. You too. Everybody. Doesn't that seem like a long time ago, kind of as well?
Well, what has Scotty done since then?
A lot. Made an episode, cut a clip.
Busy. Clip.
A lot, yeah.
Clippies?
Yes.
Or clip?
Clip. Single.
It's a good clip.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get a mic check here. 1 2 1 2. Episode 45.
Quick shift pod.
At Quick Shift Pod. Jody Shelley.
Aaron Asham.
You took mine. I don't have one. It's the only guy I knew with 45.
You don't do a backup?
I don't know another 45.
You want me to go to the phone?
No, we don't need to go to the phone.
I tend to not Google. If I don't know it, I don't know.
I try not to as well. Aaron Asham,
Tough.
hell of a player, tough customer, right?
Yeah, there's a great clip of him mic'd up talking shit to me, trying to get me to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
You never fought Aaron Asham?
I didn't want to.
Why?
No.
Listen, I think he was just that kind of probably just don't want to fight this guy.
He's dangerous.
Right.
He was the type of guy where you were in dangerous waters. Like, I could be in the hospital tonight.
Like he could knock you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get hit with the wrong one,
And
I'm missing games.
he wasn't a true heavyweight either, right?
No.
Didn't he have the fight Sully where he went like this?
He did do that.
Yeah,
right?
he might have.
I think he was the originator of that.
Which he actually, because I know him a little bit because he played for the Islanders for a while.
Of course.
I think he had that one back.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
I think
really?
he like.
I think he felt a little bad.
Too
about
much?
that. I think he. Yeah. If unless I'm crazy, I believe he said that to me one night. Like,
Well, I think he knocked him out, and then the guy really hit his head hard on the ice.
Oh,
and was
that's
like, ow, ow.
Oh, and
Like
did
he
it
didn't
too
know he
early.
was that
didn't
hurt.
know, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I had a stern talking to. I think after maybe my first or second fight in the NHL, Joey Kosher sat me down and said, "If you ever celebrate going to the penalty box again, and you're on my team, I'll fucking kill you."
Really?
Yes.
Is there no point where you can celebrate a fight, get the crowd going a little bit? It's all about momentum with a fight.
Didn't Domi used to do it? I mean, if you have a good, clean fight.
I think Joey was saying, "You're not Domi, you're not Kosher, you're not Probert,
Right, you don't celebrate.
unless, and you're also a rookie."
Rookie, yeah.
I think it was more about you're a rookie kid.
Right.
All right,
That makes
relax.
sense.
Listen, it's never bothered me.
No,
To celebrate?
I think that hockey players are so classy
Mm-hmm.
in the way they handle all that kind of stuff. Under those circumstances, give yourself a belt, right? Give yourself a belt,
Yeah.
or whatever else. Come on,
Shoot the guns?
shoot the guns, or whatever it is. Even the Asham thing, the guy got hurt. So, but if that guy didn't get
can
hurt,
you do this or
it's
too much?
I don't know where the line is, but it doesn't bother me because I think that generally hockey players do everything else so much.
How would
better.
you feel about the McGregor? If someone did
Oh.
that as they went to the box.
That would be sweet.
By the
Kinda
way,
cool, yeah?
I think somebody should tuck that one up the sleeve for a rainy day because it could be necessary.
Yes. Speaking of originals, we've got a full episode of originals, but I have a new friend. Scotty introduced me to a new friend, his friend, who's now, I guess, my best friend, so much that I have to get rid of a few friends.
You love him.
I haven't gone through the list of who I'm going to cut off the current friend list.
You getting
but
ready to make a cut?
I got to make a couple of cuts.
I like it.
I mean, because he's going to be that good of a friend. He is that good of a
He
friend.
might take up 2 spots.
Yes.
I'm safe, right?
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. You're talent, brother. But it's...
I know I'm locked in there as
Yeah,
well.
you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You're good. Father's Day to all the dads out there. Second hardest job in the world after being a mom. Second most important day. This new friend had he took me and Nash to the 123rd U.S. Open yesterday at LA Country Club, and
And that's a pain in the ass ticket. That's a really, really, really difficult thing
Talk
to do.
about tickets, boy.
By the way,
my new friend.
Your new friend has tickets.
He had.
I wouldn't have set it up if I had known that what you were going to do in Vegas about 2 hours later after I set up the tickets for you.
And
I
by
probably
the way,
wouldn't have done it.
Thank you, because I think
welcome.
you've changed the direction of my life with this new friendship.
Very possible.
And he had all the tickets.
And also it paid off for Nash as well.
Yes.
Well, I got to see. You know what? I was thinking about this because my fondest memory as a man right now today is my first NHL game with my dad at Maple Leaf Gardens, 1994. St. Louis Blues, Toronto Maple Leafs, Brett Hull. I had a signed Hull of a shot. I was there to see Nash, see John Rahm, his first PGA player, like world number one, hit a ball in a major.
He can hit the ball.
Right? Now, we were talking, Kev, because, George Gankis, I don't know. Nash made a lot of connections over the day. Okay, he's got representation. He's got a swing coach. He met Joe LaCava, Tiger's former caddy. You said to me, what did you say?
Well, I said, this is a great path. It'd be great to watch this unravel.
Totally.
It'd be great for all of us. It'd be great for Quick Shift.
Yes.
Let's let Nash go on a run.
Right.
Go on some kind of a run.
Yeah.
Be great for everybody. And Sean's like, yeah, we got to get Kennedy playing. I said, Sean, Kennedy walked out of that house today and she had sunglasses and a handbag on because we were going to the Grove. She didn't look like she wanted to go out and chip golf balls, bro. Right. She's like, let's go spend some money, basically, is what she said.
Well, I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's Father's Day. And I said to you, Scotty, just to round it up, I said, you're going to have a chat with Tim today.
Right. R.I.P. Tim.
R.I.P. Tim. Mm-hmm. And what did you say to me?
I said no.
And I said, why?
Yeah,
he wouldn't.
He doesn't do that.
My dad, he was never into any of that. He just said, when you die, you die. So like, he's like, I don't exist.
Listen,
don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's not true though, buddy. You'll see. We'll see. We're all gonna see.
I mean,
he's out there, bro.
He would have sent me a few messages.
No. It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Why don't you check in with him today?
All right, I will.
Just saying.
I will.
It's not.
As I'm editing this, I will.
This is not all one.
myself
This is
up.
not all one big accident, bro. This is not all one big accident. It's out there.
Okay. I respect that.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some hockey.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Talk about an OG original.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do well, Kev said, we got to do a Stanley Cup parade fucking show.
I mean,
Because these guys in Vegas
These guys are
in
parade
one.
worthy.
Yeah.
They're still in one.
Yeah.
So we're starting with
They
the
don't
go.
seem to be slowing down at all. What is this?
No.
So I just started the package with like 2 or 3 speeches.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Hully?
That's a big parade.
That is a big parade
That
for
is
St.
a
Louis.
big
Yeah.
parade.
It is.
They're a hockey city.
But look at this guy.
I know, but it's like, what are you doing if you're like in the middle of that pack?
Kev, listen to this.
Look at the Ric Flair. He's channeling his Ric Flair right now.
I mean, this is why we love hockey players, and we're going to get into this, but there's something, man.
I don't
when
know
they
what
go,
that was, bro.
Right?
Right.
And that's one
And
of
I
the
love
greatest.
him.
And that's one of the greatest goal scorers in the history of the game.
Hard to not put him in that conversation. I don't even know what he's talking
Is
about.
he lucid?
I mean, obviously there's a.
The best. No.
He's also very poised too. He knows he's being a lunatic, but he's still playing his beats.
Yeah, he is.
And we'll get into it with with Carlson. Like, is there a wrangler on stage? Or,
Hold
like,
on a
who's
second.
the mic cut guy?
Well, the girl that comes out for Carlson, I
Right.
got to tell you, people are riding her online.
About what?
I want more of those types of women working for teams and wrangling these guys in when they get. I mean, it was.
Oh, the one that
perfect.
tried to take that
Yeah.
mic. Like,
well,
enough.
I thought it was maybe his wife or girlfriend or
I
something.
thought
No?
too.
No,
which would have been
that
great.
Had team,
Yeah.
That had team vibe, or
Yeah.
That had a
But you
Vegas
gotta,
vibe.
You got to go just the mic cut button. You can't actually grab.
You can.
course.
Well, they did.
Yeah,
Of course, they
That's
tried
why
to
we
cut
talk-
the
You know what we were
mic.
saying about Vegas earlier.
Of course, you put this in. Hey, that's a great parade. That's a great
I
parade.
mean, look at this fucking parade, and this isn't all. It's just all time.
Wow.
Look at a lot of people, bro.
Wow.
Supporting this team. It makes hockey fun. There's a saying I said throughout the playoffs
He's great.
that represents
Hockey.
this team perfectly. That's hockey, baby.
Who's the mullet in the background?
Sad. Brandon.
That's hockey, baby.
Give out.
They could have got a better microphone cover there, huh?
It's a long time ago.
Look at that thing.
I think it should go to the best player in the playoffs, number 15.
Goes to Crawford.
Corey
We'll skip
Crawford.
forward a little bit though.
Yeah. Can I just talk about one thing now here? I think this is the perfect time. I got very emotional on the car ride over here. I was crying. I watched MSG Network's coverage of the 1994 New York Rangers Stanley Cup parade. Let's hear.
I
over.
got it.
And the
This is
one
short.
and last thing. Before the year, I said,
We're not going to be fucking
we're
sucked
not
this
gonna
year.
be fucking sucked this year.
Where the Stanley Cup passed in plural in the same sentence.
Champion.
Unbelievable. Hey?
He's just.
He had a run when they won the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
He was like flopping around in fountains. And
Yep. He did a fountain
crushing.
swim. He did. Yep.
By the way, listen,
Well deserved.
these guys got to be on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore has obviously got to be more than 4, but however
Yeah.
long it is,
Let's just
He's a beast.
Let's start right here, Kev. Where were you on this day?
I was
Because-
in New York, but I was on Long Island. But this is the famous day, June 17th, 1994. Like, there's a great 30 for 30 about it.
Yep.
So it was Knicks Rockets finals, game 5, that got interrupted by the OJ chase.
Yep.
Nicholas played his last U.S. Open, and what was the other one? And the
Rangers
Rangers
Stanley
parade,
Cup.
Rangers Stanley Cup parade. Oh, but the OJ Simpson car chase was cutting in
Yeah,
to
it
the
was-
Knick game 5. It was insane.
So I watched this on the way over here, and I got very emotional because, first of all, why they didn't show us this little documentary before each season started when you're on the New York Rangers blows my mind.
You think they should show the segment?
They should show the entire goddamn parade from start to finish. They should show Mayor Giuliani coming out and talking about all the other living New York City mayors that were a mayor when teams won, like the Mets and the Knicks. They go from Battery Park to City Hall, which is, they're throwing everything out
Where
the
is
windows.
City Hall?
City Hall is way downtown, financial district. They're throwing, look at the buys. They're throwing stock buys out the window. This is the single greatest sports parade that has ever been, ever.
The Yankees
Because
have had a couple bangers, but this probably is up there, yeah.
54 years, though, that's the difference. This was 54
Look at that.
years. Look at that.
Crazy.
I mean, unbelievable. They did a Desert Storm parade also, one of the only non-sports parades that they've done in New York after Desert Storm. I watched this. Everybody should watch this because this is how important it is. Like this is what we do as players and also for fans. This is what so it's a new team, all right? That's
They
not
start a
New
little
York.
bit late for the Heat purposes, maybe.
Hopefully they were cognizant.
It
but-
does look like the sun's dipped down behind the buildings.
But it's also like Vegas is a night city.
Right.
Right.
So I gotta say
It's a night city because it's the desert and it's 128 degrees out there.
they really put in a performance and one person in particular, and we're going to get to it, but the tarps off. When guys start going tarps off, and these guys they're not in August shape. They're in June shape, right? Because they've been eating carbs all winter. They've been, they're not in the gym as much. We get out of shape as the season goes on. So they're not shy going tarps off because these guys are just oil.
Really?
Yeah.
I would figure you would lose weight during the
No,
season.
no. You gain weight.
What?
Pasta,
Because you're
pregame
working
meals.
you're working out, you're doing all the stuff, getting ready for the season. And then once the season starts, it's all about the games.
Yes,
obviously, right?
exactly.
So
Yeah, and
you
maintenance.
probably are the most ripped going in there in that first.
And by the way, if you looked at Mark Stone right now, who looks like a geriatric patient, the guy couldn't even get in and out of the car.
Yeah.
He's not working out during the season.
Right,
He's
okay.
just trying to survive.
Yeah.
And what a warrior this guy is.
Yeah.
I mean, when could you work out during the season? Get like a weight session in? I mean,
We work out after games.
Yeah. a lot-
but what do you mean?
So after the game is when we get our workouts in.
Look at this
What,
guy.
like weights or whatever?
Yeah, you do circuits. You do circuits. Is
Really?
that
That's
yeah?
insane.
Yeah, and I think the Red Wings were the one that started that. The Russians, they always used to do the bike, but then the Russians used to get their box jumps in, and they because you do that, you get a longer recovery from the next game. Do it earlier, right? You're already warm.
Right. So if you did it the next in the morning,
You
that
just
might
lost
carry into
12
the
hours
game,
of
right.
carry. Right, exactly. So
Good little tidbit there. Makes sense.
tarps off, they start on the buses, right? And then somehow there's a transition that happens because now Eichel's in the crowd. He's grabbing flags. He's tarps off. They got beads around their necks.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking lit. And we know that they were in Montana at the owner's ranch for a day and a half.
Oh, is that true?
He
and then
flew-
they flew back in
4 planes went to Montana. They golfed and drank for a day and a half.
with the cup.
With the cup. They watched the sunrise come up with the cup, and then they golfed right after. These guys haven't had much time to rest.
I don't like that move.
Why?
Why do you want to go to Montana?
Because you know what? It's a nice little calm. Let's
the
get some
sun. Okay.
nature. Let's have a moment to reflect as a brotherhood.
deep breath.
Before we go back to Vegas
Right.
and
And let it
absolutely
fly. Yeah.
let it fly.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
And also, the owner says there's 4 planes on the tarmac. Let's go. We're going to my resort.
I'm sure they did plenty of partying at the resort.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
But it's
yeah.
like people with their families and shit,
Yeah,
right?
they
So
took
fire and
everybody.
take
They took everybody. Once in a lifetime trip. Honorable mentions. Aiden Quinn did some crazy thing in an interview. Where
Aiden
he's
Hill?
Like,
Aiden
Aiden Hill.
I got it in here.
My hands.
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other standout performances that you
Well,
really liked?
Carlson having to get the microphone yanked.
Well, this
Yeah,
this
that's coming
is
too.
yeah, it's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest. I think we can just get
There's the
into
Park MGM right there.
Was he talking for too long?
What he did was, so what I didn't know is they call him Wild Bill. Now, if there's ever been a nickname anointed to an NHL player that suits better than Wild Bill Carlson, tell me.
Yeah.
Because I've now seen him cement. He got a Hollywood star. He got his fucking palm prints on Hollywood Boulevard after this thing.
Let's pull it up.
Wild Bill Carlson, they call him, Kev. Did you know that?
I don't know, but if your nickname is Wild Bill, you're an animal.
Right.
And Wild Bill was also an original misfit. These are the, I think it's 6 guys
there's 6
who
of
are
them.
the
Original Misfits.
original
Theodore.
Misfits, which is an unreal, great nickname.
Yeah.
By the
it
way,
is.
the original Expendables, because Misfits is not a fair word. I'll call them Expendables.
No, I think that's what they were.
There's
Or are.
Carlson right there. So he's looking okay. He's fine. He's not wobbly. The sun hasn't gone down, but I think he's getting
He's
close.
right at that last little bit of
Yeah,
sun.
yeah. And these guys love life, and they've been together 6 years, and this is pretty fucking special. The shorts that all these guys wore, and like Phil and what these guys were, I think they were in bathing suits, but some of them were in like Under Armour shorts. Like they went and got their gitch, Kev, in the locker room, and that's what they're
Put their
wearing.
gitch on. The gitch is the what? That first layer?
It's like first and second layer sometimes. So the lights go down.
So this is those are all drones of the Stanley Cup above the rink.
Stop
Believe
it.
that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Those are
It's
drones.
That's a Vegas move. And then
Those are drones that
Flying
are
in
all flying
unison.
in unison.
yeah,
Correct.
Yep. And did you guys hear the owner predicted the Knights win?
Yeah,
He said
6
He
years.
saed playoffs in the first 3 and then cup in 6. And
Yeah,
he
this is
nailed
great.
it.
Look at
Yeah,
this
he
guy.
was
What does it mean
Wow.
to bring the city its first Stanley Cup?
Pretty wild. I don't know. I don't know what to do with
He
my
hit the
hands
Ricky
right
Bobby.
now.
Oh my
Here
God.
we
There
go.
we go.
Okay. You guys
Here
can
we
hear
go.
me? Yeah, you hear me?
This.
So, this guy. This effing guy.
I mean, it seems like the whole team's a little concerned.
I know. So, he was here.
This guy's the
Day
greatest
one.
ever.
Yeah. And I know you have been here.
Hitting his beats.
today
Little
Oh, he's
labor.
He looks comfortable up there.
Yeah.
fucking
He
walk.
does, right?
Very comfortable. He looks like he's. There's the Jameson truck where I told you guys to meet me.
You guys
Cut into a different angle.
so amazing.
Arizona.
We played Arizona in the first
Arizona
game.
getting a ricochet shot there.
He means
And
the
we
first
beat
game
the
that they ever
shit out
played
of
as an
them.
organization. No points. He said he had no points. That's all you have of it? You don't have him falling down the
There's
stairs?
supposed to be more.
Okay, so Kev, did you see him?
I'm gonna insert in the actual clip. So let's just keep talking.
Kev,
about
did
it.
you see him fall down the stairs?
What, after they yanked the mic from him?
No, the entrance. William Karlsson fell down the stairs. Look at this. Wow, that's an HD shot, right? So you get a real nice, clear
Yeah.
picture.
So this is the very end of the whole.
So
whole
they
parade.
came out of that night castle, and Carlson's leading the charge. He goes ass over tea kettle and bounces down 2 or 3
How
stairs.
did you see that?
He bounced
You guys
right
have not seen this?
No.
I don't even know what to say right now. It is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I've watched it 20 to 30 times. He was so fucking shit-faced. He went down.
I'm gonna.
Somebody always goes down.
He went down hard. All right. So now he does his speech, and there's a woman, there he is. Whoa, Willie.
Look, they're like, yo, buddy, don't fall
Don't
over. Like,
stand on
they're-
the speaker
don't
with the
stand
cup.
on the speaker with the cup.
So somebody comes out. I thought it was his wife or his girlfriend originally.
And
Okay. And they tried to yank the mic from him. And I
Multiple
also
times.
believe they tried to cut the audio.
Yeah.
So they know Wild Bill. What's he
Wild
going to
Bill
say?
is anything could happen right now. Let's save him from himself.
Did you not love her trying to come out? And when she grabbed the mic, there was a certain point he looked at her. And I'm not saying anything, but it was like, hey, you're not going to win this battle.
He shook her off.
He shook her off. But it was a firm shake.
Yes.
And then the
And
guy,
then she said, no, yes, I am going to take that mic.
and she let him finish. She let him
God.
land the plane.
You got 5 seconds.
Yes, you got 5 seconds. That was it.
Wrap it up right now.
Wrap it up.
Or I will yank that out of your
The
hand.
red light's on.
The red
kid.
light's on. It's been on.
And who do you think that is? The PR for the Knights?
I want her. I want to know who she is because she needs to. We need to know.
I'm sure she's PR for the team.
She could
She's
just be a
great.
Wild Bill Wrangler. She could have a specific Wild Bill wrangling
I'm
job.
sure. Well, I'm sure you got to keep your eyes on certain players.
I mean, when your
right?
nickname's Wild Bill,
I'm sure Wild Bill's on the watch list. I'm sure he is.
Oh boy, golf claps for Wild Bill. You know, this is
Bill.
what the game's all
yeah,
about.
that's
My
what
goodness.
winning the Stanley
My
Cup's all
goodness.
about.
Let it rip. Let
So
it rip.
What do you think they do now?
Well, hold on. I was told that you guys had some insider information that Eichel showed up at a bar at 7:30 in the morning.
I think like the local
His
hangout.
local haunt?
I think it's all of their local haunts. I forgot the name of the place.
And we said, congrats. Good on Vegas that there's a bar that you can go to at 7:30 in the morning and still grab yourself a drink.
Vegas has lots of rules, and they're all very extreme. But some of them make sense. Like, look, you're in Vegas. If
Yeah.
you want to get a
Yeah.
drink at 7:30 in the morning, then whatever.
it.
Right.
Shut down between 4 and 10 or 11. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let them drink.
So is that true? When you say, what are these guys doing? I think they're still going. I
I
think
mean,
they
surely
got
there's
another.
some sleep, and I'm sure it's whittling down to a tighter group. Is my
Well, I would
guess.
like to see them hit the pools. I haven't seen any Stanley Cup by the pools yet. No Cabana.
My guess
Cup.
is that happened this weekend. I'm sure that happened yesterday.
We would've seen it, bro.
Kev, that's today. Sunday Vegas. Pool parties.
Day.
You think
It's happening right now.
It's in motion
It's
right
happening
now.
right now.
I hope
It's
so.
happening.
Yes.
I hope it
Sunday,
is.
watching the U.S. Open final
Yeah.
leaderboard. Who's going to make a run? These guys are at a pool.
With the cup,
Guaranteed.
Watching the finals.
Quick question: what is the Stanley Cup made out of? What metal is it? Any idea?
I'd say an aluminum,
Is aluminum not rust?
or is it
got,
silver? It's silver.
I would
gotta be
imagine.
silver,
I would
yeah.
imagine it's got to have an aluminum component.
just for the durability.
By the way, I'm also making this whole thing up as we go, but I'm going to say it's got an aluminum,
it can't be-
steel.
It's heavy. You picked it up a
Chrome
couple days
component.
ago. How heavy is
It's
it?
pretty heavy.
Right.
Is it silver?
There could be some silver elements.
I wonder if it's silver and then aluminum like wrap.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
probably more not steel, but what would be the?
I'm not.
don't know.
Periodic tables was
I'm
not
going
my
to say
thing.
me either.
Hey, comment section. Let us know if you know what the Stanley Cup is made out
Kev-
of. Like and subscribe.
Kev, when I say this, and Scotty, I know what your answer is, but you picked up the Stanley Cup a few days ago. Does it not seem like an eternity?
I agree. I feel a lot's happened since then. Yeah, it's been a lot going on.
What day was that?
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a
Early
Or
Wednesday
Tuesday,
morning.
early Wednesday morning.
And today is Sunday, Father's Day.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you this. I wanted to say this.
yes.
When I walked up to Mark Stone and he had the cup, it's heavy. So I was just trying to get a good grip on my end of it. And he kind of like waved me off thinking that I was going to raise it.
Oh, he did. I mean,
Subtly,
You did
He doesn't-
raise
and in a
it.
captain, in
No,
a very
like, he's saying,
captainly
like,
manner. Very captainly manner.
Oh, don't go too high with it.
right.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm going like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm insulted that you would even think that I would think
Right.
that I would try to go high with it. I want to go as low as possible.
And I want to, I want to end on this. Did
I
you
would
guys-
never go high
Did you
with
guys
the
see
cup.
the Phil Kessel? Just because he was there too, when he got interviewed right after they won the cup, they're like, "What are you gonna do, Phil?" He's like, "I don't know. I'm gonna try not to throw
Try not
up."
to throw up.
He's a legend.
Phil
Honest
Ripken
answer.
Jr.
Yeah.
Phil Ripken Jr.
Wicked.